Warner. It's easy to remember because like the main warning, so Main and Warner. The tunnel was closed because they be kidnapping babies from everybody and then bringing the babies to the United States and saying that those babies are Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I got dirty in there, shit. What the fuck? Ashes, shit. Yeah, so they be kidnapping baby. I ain't got no money. I don't got no shower, toilet. I don't got my own bed to sleep in. Because I be exposing these things, the Americans give me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like the government, the police don't do anything about it. They act like it didn't happen, So they give me a hard time. I don't have a shower. I don't have a bed to sleep in, nothing. I just be outside all the time. Been wearing the same clothes for days. But like I get back to the tunnel story, right? The tunnel on Main and Warner in Santa Ana had been closed. And that was the first one, The one in the Village Orange Mall, you know what I'm saying? The Village Orange Mall, that one had been closed as well, And yeah, it's just everything. One, they kidnap babies from different groups, different races. They use the tunnels to kidnap babies. They bring the babies to the United States, and then they say those babies are Mexican, or they say it's their own children. Feel me? Now, I was looking at this, and I just remember, like, yo, that's just like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is kind of like how the tunnel was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But the other one on Main and Warner, it had been closed. Why I show this one is like, this is almost like it was a test, like a test pilot, you know what I'm saying? Like almost, it seemed like they're just almost like they was testing the technology, you know what I'm saying, to see if it's good enough, and then they use it, you know what I'm saying, to build the longer tunnel. You feel me? So this is almost like they're like pre-tunnel, their practice tunnel. You feel me? For their machine and everything, and then later, this one worked out. It's still standing. You could see that it's still standing. You could see that it's, you know what I'm saying? Some cars could fit through it, you know what I'm saying? The other one's a little bit bigger though. They made it to where, I don't know, it was like you could drive through it and everything. I don't work for the white people. I don't protect, use, or guard their tunnels. They was using that. They was sending Mexicans to attack our people, kidnap our women and children. When we try to block their tunnels, they send prison inmates from the United States to fight us. You know what I'm saying? But that's all previous generations. I just grew up out here. They deported my father, so I didn't really know what was going on. All that. Just been bullshit out here, So yeah, they tried to get me to work for them, but the best that I can do is be a hired criminal for some rich white person. And that's unfair considering how smart I am, how hard I work, and how good I am, the quality of my work, It is really, it's unfair that the best that I could do is be a hired criminal for some rich white person. That's why the system's not fair out here. The white people make it like that, and I'm not their slave. I'm not selling out my own to them, none of that. So that's why I got no shower, toilet, place. But I'll be out here being real. They try to brainwash me, MK Ultra, throw me back out. You know what I'm saying? And they're always watching. They're always watching. The Mexicans are on the white side. They're always watching. But yeah, they was kidnapping our babies using tunnels like the one on Main and Warner in Santa Ana. Feel me? And the tunnel kind of looked like this one. Little bit, I think taller or something, but it was just enough for a car to drive through and then it take you down, So yeah, that was on Main and Warner in Santa Ana. There was one by the Village Orange Mall, and both of them have been closed. Now, the U.S. government, the U.S. military, they don't do anything about it. They let the Mexicans kidnap our children, hurt our women. They let them microchip our people. The U.S. military, they're not going to do anything. The government doesn't do anything about it, So a lot of the ones that helped in order to protect their people, protect their women, children, protect their own people, they had actually, been arrested. The white people don't like them. And likewise with me exposing this, the white people also don't like me, but I try to stay out the trap. They always send police trying to get me locked up, shit like that. So while I'm out here, I'm trying to put as much of the truth as possible out. And yeah, I don't work for these white people. I don't let them whitewash my history. I'm not taking their bribes. They try to blackmail me. They try to make threats, all this stuff, sleep deprive me, starve me out, give me a hard time until I give up and I join their side. I'm not joining their side. I don't let them hurt our women and children. I don't let them hurt my people. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that also got hurt that didn't want their people hurt as well. You know what I'm saying? And we all just don't allow these Americans or these Mexicans to kidnap our children. You know, so yeah, the Americans still gonna lie about it, act like it never happened. I got tortured, MK Ultra, and I got the microchip, but I'm still alive, you know. So like I said, the tunnel looked like this one, but it was the one on Main and Warner in Santa Ana, and then the other one was in the Village Orange Mall. The one in Santa Ana, when they did the construction, they opened the tunnel, right? Like they opened the tunnel from the top part, you feel me? Because they was doing construction on the street. So as they're doing construction on the street, they fucking opened the whole tunnel and shit like that. And then it's on there for about a few months, you know. So if you look on Google Maps and shit, you could actually see the tunnels that these Mexicans use to kidnap our women, to kidnap our children, you know what I'm saying? And they did construction, they opened the tunnel. You could see it from satellite, you could see it from Google Earth, but you have to go check that date, right? Because once they finished the construction, you know what I'm saying, they closed the tunnel, and then they put the street back, you know what I'm saying? So the tunnel had been closed, but as they was doing it, they opened the top part and they left it like that for a few months. You know, so if you check on Google Earth, you can actually see the tunnels that they use to kidnap our children, rape our women, microchip our people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't give a fuck, fool. Fuck their dead homies. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, fool. They fucking lucky the white people protect them out.